All right, and we confirm it is a right triangle, so we can use our trig ratios. And so our reference angle here is our 39 degrees. So let's use that and we'll identify our sides. Opposite to the 39, that's our 5 over here. And then the x, well, that would be the hypotenuse. Again, that's always the longest side and always across from the 90 degree. And then over here, the leftover is our adjacent, meaning beside the 39 degrees. All right, and so from there, let's pick a ratio. Well, our unknown is our hypotenuse. We want to include that because that's what we're solving for. And we don't want any more unknowns. We need only one unknown. So we'll use our opposite, which we know, and we'll use our angle, which we know. So which ratio involves opposite and hypotenuse? You could write it out as SOHCAHTOA, if that's helpful to you, but you should be able to determine that sine is the ratio that we're looking for. Sine of 39, and sine is opposite over hypotenuse. The opposite is 5. The hypotenuse is x. All right, and at this point, it's not how we prefer, right? In other words, we kind of like it when the x is on top, because then we can just multiply both sides and we're done. We have an extra step when we have the unknown on the bottom. So our first step might be to say, let's get the x off of the bottom. So if we multiply both sides by x, and remember, if you multiply both sides by the same thing, you haven't changed the equality, and that cancels the x's over here. So now we're left with x sine 39 equals just 5 over there. Now we have the x on the top, so we're happy. But we still have to solve for the x or isolate the x. So what we have the x multiplying by sine 39, so the opposite of multiplying by sine 39 would be to divide by sine 39. And whatever we do to one side, in order to keep it equal, we have to do to the other. And that means that we can cancel those out, and our x is equal to 5 over sine 39. And we can pull out our calculator. 5 divided by the sine of 39, all in degree mode, is 7.9. And we were working in centimeters, so our unit would be centimeters, and that would be a good final answer.